don't have anything to spend because they have to go to Tabuk. They need some animal to ride, some camel, something of the sort. 2 or 3 at least. They can join together in one camel, but they have to have some camel. But they don't have any resources. So these are the 3 conditions. لَيْسَ عَلَى الضُّعَفَاءِ وَلَا عَلَى الْمَرْضَى. No blame on the weak. Someone is too old to go. Okay, he's exempted. He's too old. Or someone is sick. Although he's young, but he's sick. وَلَا عَلَى الَّذِينَ لَا يَجِدُونَ مَا يُنْفِقُونَ حَرَجٌ إِذَا نَصَحُوا لِلَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. So long as they are sincere to Allah and His Messenger. Allah knows it. The battle is with Allah and He knows it. Who is sincere and who is telling a lie, who is making lame excuses. وَمَا عَلَى الْمُحْسِنِينَ مِنْ سَبِيلٍ. Over such muhsineen, good doers, people who have their Islam in a beautiful way, who have reached that level of ihsan, on them there is no way of blame. Wallahu ghafurur rahim. And verily Allah is forgiving, merciful. وَلَا عَلَى الَّذِينَ إِذَا مَا أَتَوْكَ لِتَحْمِلَهُمْ. In the same way, there is no blame on those who came to you so that you should mount them, you should provide them some animal to ride. Qulta, when they came to you with this request, that I am ready to go, I am not sick, I am fit, I am ready to go, but please arrange, some conveyance. Qulta la ajidu ma ahmilukum alayhi. And you said, I don't find anything on which I can mount you. Tawallaw wa a'yunuhum tufidu min ad-dam. They returned back and their eyes were overflowing with tears. Hazanan Allah yajidu ma yunfiqun. Due to the grief that they don't have what they can spend. They don't have the resources. So these people, there's no blame. إِنَّمَا السَّبِيلُ عَلَى الَّذِينَ يَسْتَأْذِنُونَكَ وَهُمْ أَغْنِيَاءُ. All the blame is to come to those people who beg your permission and leave, not to go with you. And while they are rich, they are resourceful, they have everything. They can arrange the rations, they can arrange conveyance. رَضُوا بِأَنْ يَكُونُوا مَعَ الْخَوَالِفِ. They were happy. They preferred it, they loved to be with those women who were left behind, who held back. وَتَبَعَ اللَّهُ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ. Again the same verse. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set a seal on their hearts. فَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. Now they don't have the real knowledge. They are worldly wise. But this is not the real wisdom. The real wisdom is of a person who knows that the real life is the life of the hereafter. They are worldly wise, very cunning, they can earn and they can see, they can deceive and they can do this, everything, they are very worldly wise. But the real knowledge they don't have. يَعْتَذِرُونَ إِلَيْكُمْ إِذَا رَجَعْتُمْ إِلَيْهِمْ. They are presenting their excuses when you have returned to them. Now this is in plural, because these people had to please their brother Muslims, mu'mineen. Because now the mu'mins, the 3 mu'mins, they had now known that these people, they didn't go. And they knew it, that the excuses they presented were lame, baseless. So now they had to go to them also. Oh no, please don't be mistaken. Please don't doubt our sincerity. Actually, you don't know. This was the problem with me. This was the problem with me. And that was the hindrance. يَعْتَذِرُونَ إِلَيْكُمْ إِذَا رَجَعْتُمْ إِلَيْهِمْ قُلْ لَا تَعْتَذِرُوا لَن نُّؤْمِنَ لَكُمْ قَدْ نَبَّأَنَا اللَّهُ مِنْ أَخْبَارِكُمْ. O Muslims, you tell them plainly, although they might be your friends or relatives or so on, tell them plainly, we are not going to believe in you. Because قَدْ نَبَّأَنَا اللَّهُ مِنْ أَخْبَارِكُمْ. Allah has already informed us of your news. These, ayat have been revealed. Now everything had been, made clear for us. Now we can see through your game. So we are not going to believe in you. وَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ. But okay. Now in future, In the times to come, Allah will see your deeds, what you are doing. وَرَسُولُهُ, and his messenger also. Don't come to us. You have to please the messenger of Allah, and you have to please Allah. وَسَيَرَ اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ ثُمَّ تُرَدُّونَ إِلَىٰ عَالِمِ الْغَيْبِ وَالشَّهَادَةِ, and then you will be returned to him who is the knower of all, the seen and the unseen. That is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَيُنَبِّئُكُمْ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ, and he will inform you fully of what you had been doing. سَيَحْلِفُونَ بِاللَّهِ لَكُمْ إِذَا انْقَلَبْتُمْ إِلَيْهِمْ لِتُعْرِضُوا عَنْهُمْ. Very soon they will swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala before you when you return to them. لِتُعْرِضُوا عَنْهُمْ, so that you just ignore them, you leave them alone, you don't bring them to task, you don't boycott them. They will love what they will like. فَأَعْرِضُوا عَنْهُمْ, okay, oh Muslims, you just leave them alone, you just ignore them. إِنَّهُمْ رِجْسٌ, they are wicked, wretched material. It's better to turn your faces from it. وَمَأْوَاهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ, and their abode is the hell. جَزَاءً بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ, and it will be the recompense for what they had been earning. يَحْلِفُونَ لَكُمْ لِتَرْضَوْا عَنْهُمْ, O Muslims, they are swearing by Allah before you so that you become pleased with them. You don't remain angry with them. You don't hate them. You don't boycott them. يَحْلِفُونَ لَكُمْ لِتَرْضَوْا عَنْهُمْ فَإِن تَرْضَوْا عَنْهُمْ. Now listen, if you get pleased with them, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَرْضَى عَنِ الْقَوْمِ الْفَاسِقِينَ, Allah is not going to be pleased with such transgressors. الْأَعْرَابُ أَشَدُّ كُفْرًا وَنِفَاقًا. This is a very important issue now which is being discussed, and please note it here, because regarding the misinterpretation of an ayah which is to follow, I have to refer to this ayah. الْأَعْرَابُ أَشَدُّ كُفْرًا وَنِفَاقًا. These Bedouins, these wandering Arabs, the desert Arabs, two types of people were there. Settled in cities, Makkah, Medina, Yasrib as were called before Hijrah, Taif, Yambo, Jeddah, these were the cities. But most of the people, they were the desert Arabs. So, Al-Arabu Ashaddu Kufram wa Nifaqa. These, Arab, these Bedouins, they are hardest in disbelief as well as hypocrisy. Why? It will become clear.